Welcome to the Friday Underground stream. You're going to have a great time, a glorious time. True story, plenty of laughs, some black pill moments. It's a fun balance of serious topics and insanely funny stuff. Really wonderful people on this panel. Enjoy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Underground stream. Today, my co-host is Superfan Adam Shawhan. I don't know what's going on with everyone lately, but streaming and YouTube and the internet, everyone's having issues lately. So, but whoever wants to trickle in once they start coming in, sure. But otherwise, I know some people, they are. Again, like Tina, she's working and lurking, no problem. So let me say hello to the chat out there. So Superfan, first guy in here today, as you can see, but he's also in the chat. We have Iceman Modeler in the house. How you doing? We got Dark Side is comics with Marinus. How you doing, pal? We just said hello to Tina. Let me see. We got Liam. Right. How you doing, Liam? Hope all is going well. I do want to talk about a few things. I only have about a week left in this campaign. I was giving Kickstarter a shot, and it is what it is right now. We got funded, which is good, but I don't know what's going on at all with that website. They claim once you hit the funding, then they're gonna start to push you. I'm not seeing it, so whatever. We got Slasher in the house as well. What's up, man? I'm pretty sure I dropped you a link. If I didn't, I'll send it again. Gap After Dark. How you doing, man? He's over on the Rumble side. Always DTF. Also on the Rumble side. How you guys doing? Always awesome seeing you guys. There's a few things I did want to cover regarding comic books before we get over to Rumble. Because there is stuff going on from what I've seen with the Larry Hama situation. There's a few people who've been talking about it. But for those who didn't know, Larry Hama, he's the one who co-created G.I. Joe in a big way. Well, our popular iterations of the characters, Snake Eyes, all those people. And this guy should have been rolling in money, and he's been shortchanged. He just worked for hire stuff, and I know he's been going through stuff. He's currently writing the new Skybound comic. But speaking of Kickstarter, they just released a campaign not too long ago that is literally like a compendium that it's most of his work. It's, because what he's writing right now for Skybound, it's his continuation of his series. So that's pretty amazing that it went from, Marvel, what's the other stupid company, that woke company?
IDW?
IDW, thank you, Slasher.
What's up, guys?
How you doing, pal?
Chilling.
Yeah, and now he's at Skybound, and he's able to continue his story, which is pretty amazing. We got Alex in the house too. How you doing, man? Good seeing you.
What's up, everybody?
So I was going to get into that a little bit. The Larry Hama stuff. It's again kind of crazy. Yes, the guy, he's got some wacky views here and there, and he's been very vocal and mouthy towards individuals. But we're talking about his creative works and things that we've been collecting for such a long time. I'm still picking up those G.I. Joe classifieds whenever I could, when money allows it. It's like this guy should have been making money off of all these characters, and he's not. And it's really sad. I know that Hasbro, they have some kind of contract too. That's it's rough, because when they did release that compendium that made $4 million, the only way he was able to get money out of that is by having him sign special plaques or something. So Skybound, that Robert Kirkman, That's how he kind of got him money for it. Now, I hope that Kirkman is giving Larry Hama a good paycheck for writing, because they said he's like medical wise, he's not in good shape, but he's still cranking these things out right now, and the book is still, you know, one of the top 10 for people who've been picking it up. So it's very strange, man. But it shows you how this industry, they still want to screw over creators. Like it doesn't stop, you know. Seen it in the mainstream, seen it in the indie scene. It's just disgusting.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. What's up, Doc? Always great seeing you, Dega.
What's up, man?
Hell yeah, man.
How old would Larry Hama be now? Would he be in his 70s or?
I believe
like
so.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Let's look him up.
I mean, when it comes to
75.
saying dumb
75.
things,
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Adam. What were you saying?
oh, when it comes to actors saying dumb things, if we boycotted them, then they'd have nobody.
Yeah, well, we should have boycotted the dumb act. They get
I
paid
know,
millions.
but
Yeah.
you know, when they want to like nitpick something, you know, it's like, hey, look, man, yeah, you guys have followed way worse people than what this fella thought.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's scary what they've done. But you know, we've seen so many great creators, they go out in a horrible way, because again, this industry does not care about the creators at all. And the ones who are doing stuff now, they rather be YouTubers and actually make books. So I don't know. I'm one of the people who I want to get quality out there all the time for everyone. This is campaign number 8. How many days we have left? 6 days we have left. So if you haven't backed this one, please do. For those who are just coming in or they're unaware of this project, it is a collection of volumes 1 and 2 of my original art books, but I've remastered them, especially the first one. And I added an additional 30 pages of artwork. So this is 140 pages. It's a massive book. Super proud of it. I already have a sample copy. This thing is it's a hefty boy. I think the thickest book I've released to date. You know, and I've already done that hardcover book. So yeah, it's wild. You know, kind of seeing how everything's going. But I know Kickstarter, apparently it's just if you're super famous or if it's nothing but titty books, that's what they want. I do have some cheesecake for those who do enjoy that. So definitely check this project out. Plenty of great options. I put some of my other comic books on this campaign as well. So if you haven't picked those up before, trying to give people a chance to, you know, save a little bit on shipping and, you know, kind of getting these things all together. Plus, if you're going to get the 2 art books and the 2 comic books together, this is more of a limited thing here, since I'm not really going back to print on that special cover for Shadow of the Kraken. So this is like one of the few ways that you could get it. So yeah, I would suggest jumping on that. But yeah, I mean, I know I've shown the campaign before, and I hate kind of going over every little bit. But hold on, I think I have. Did I put it on here? I might have. Yeah. So I'm gonna play the trailer for you guys, and yeah. So if you want more info, here it is. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Vinnieart. I'm the owner of Mela Art World. I'm also a former lead designer of McFarlane Toys, and I've been in the comic book industry and entertainment industry for about 20 to 25 years, designing figures, statues, doing storyboard artwork and concept artwork. I've done stuff again for Image Comics, Devil's Due, Blue Water Comics, a whole bunch of different indie comic books, but I also have my own projects that I've done, and they consist of pirate book Shadow of the Kraken. I have a post-apocalyptic future story called City of Venus, and a beautiful hardcover book called Through the Woods. It's 100 pages, and again, fulfilled during the height of COVID and lockdowns. I am a very trusted creator. I deliver my projects, and everyone's been asking me if I'm going to be doing a Kickstarter. So this is my first Kickstarter. This project, The Art of Vinnie, a work of art, is volumes 1 and 2 of my original art books, remastered, just absolutely gorgeous in the format that I'm presenting it in. 140 pages, an additional 30 pages of unpublished work is in this book. So I hope you guys will consider backing and supporting this project. If it does well, I'll release more campaigns over on Kickstarter. I have a number of new projects and things in the works. I hope you guys will consider supporting. Remember, you can find more of my work over on mellaartworld.com and Vinnieart.com. Thank you again. Yeah, and I just saw this too from Always DTF. Yeah, part of the reason I'm only backing indie stuff now. Yeah, because mainstream, they've been screwing over so many people. It's really sad, you know. Larry Hama is he's the reason why we have Greg Capullo at the level that he's at, because he used to deal with him when he was trying to get into Marvel and stuff, and he was like the top editor at the time. And yeah, he pushed them in the direction he needed to go. I remember they were fighting like cats and dogs, he used to say. And then finally, when he landed it, like, you know, he thanked them, and years later he thanked them again. It's like, yeah, man. If it wasn't for that push, and breaking balls on what he's doing and the type of things he should be drawing, and all that type of stuff. It's pretty amazing. But again, these are the people who had real vision for other creators as well and wanted to help out others. But this new crop of them, they just pull the ladder up and they lift their finger and they go, I don't care, I'm making money, ha ha ha. And that's a terrible thing. But Pete, where you been, man? You missed yesterday's show. He's in the chat tonight.
What's up, Etep? What's up, Papa?
So, yeah. I had a whole. We did a toy stream, Slasher and I, and it was Star Wars themed because he had something he was going to show that was very big and Star Wars related. So yeah, I will continue to break your balls, man. It is what it is. But real quick though, yeah. So if you want the book itself, it's $50. Again, that's 140 pages. If you want it with the previous art book, that's still on Indiegogo. I have 4 active campaigns on Indiegogo right now. I got my link tree that's in the description. Click on all that great stuff. I have to update something too. I started doing a little bit of merchandise, trying out new online stores and stuff. So I'll be showcasing that in a minute. But again, just kind of giving you guys a few options. I mean, you can see it. We won't have to go over everything, but doesn't look like we're going to be hitting any stretch goals. But don't worry, the actual book, it is printed at a very high caliber, nice glossy finish. The pages, they're thicker than a freaking Marvel cover. Trust me, you're going to be happy with this project. And if you're still looking for original artwork, we still have a few pieces that are on here. There's a good number of them that did move already. And thank you to the people out there who have been supporting this. Yeah, you guys, you pretty much saved this campaign by getting original artwork, including Adam. He's got this man bat. It's going to be coming his way soon.
Darn right.
It's going to go great with that collection. We got, Evil Lynch, she moved as well. This Wolverine piece moved. There's a few of them that they're already gone. I might add a couple more right before this thing closes, but we'll see what time allows. Because I am juggling a few different things right now and taking care of a lot of family stuff. So it's a struggle, folks. It is, especially with the economy going the way it is. We're going to be getting into that in a minute when we're on the Rumble side, because we're going to break down some of the insanity of what happened this week. So
just a little.
Oh, it's a ton of it. It's a ton of it. But there's a little bit of good news too in that. So and yeah, we'll be hitting it.
And darn that Tina. She was right, because Keaton was the bomb in the Flash show.
You talking about the Flash movie?
Keaton was the bomb in the Flash show.
Keaton's good in everything. I mean,
it just like, it's a movie that exists. It didn't need to exist, but I'm so happy that it does, because seeing him, because she said, and I quote, she was fanning the F out for Keaton. Minus the F word. Yeah. And, man, she was not wrong. And I told you when it came and I got around to watching it, I'd say something. There you go. Yeah. You were right. You were not wrong. That it was more of a Batman movie that we never got and always wanted. I'm telling you, it is worth watching if you can see it.
Okay. I didn't know that they got Keaton to be in that canceled Batwoman. Was it Batwoman or Batgirl?
Batgirl.
Yeah, I didn't know that they got him to be in that.
I didn't know either.
Yeah,
heard there was so many reshoots, so I didn't know what was there, who was in it, who wasn't.
he was there. There was a shot of the movie on Twitter, and
Okay.
it was him and her standing in the back. I'm pretty sure it was the Batcave.
Oh, okay. Wow. I know my brother, he fast forwarded through the Flash one. He just saw the Keaton parts and he's like, yeah, Keaton looked great. He goes, I tried watching just a few minutes of the regular part of the story. He's I couldn't. It goes, it's pure garbage. I'm like, yeah. I don't
It sucked, but like if you're going into this not knowing shit all other than what you've seen in that universe, it's okay because it actually does have the story in it, and he insults himself more in this movie, which makes it kind of funny.
Okay.
But I am not an Ezra Miller fan by any means, nor do I
Yeah.
enjoy this universe. But we did have Batfleck, and he was pretty freaking awesome. And then it just
Nice.
like he keeps messing with shit, like the animated movie, and it shows the repercussions, which is how we end up with the last one.
What's up, Tommy? How you doing, Tommy?
So anytime.
Hey,
So I
Tommy.
mean, it makes sense in just the movie sense. But yeah, man, I mean, I did watch it, and I got to tell you, it was worth it just to see the Batman stuff. It really, really was.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you don't got to watch the movie. Like,
Yeah. Just find the Keaton parts.
So you can just see the Batman parts on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Yeah.
But
I'm looking forward to Beetlejuice too.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know he said he had the most fun he's had in his whole career filming that thing. He was promoting some other movie and they asked him a question. This was like a while ago, and he's like, "Oh, this is absolutely the most fun." He goes, "Yeah, he's been wanting to do Beetlejuice for like the past 30 years. It's Tim Burton was the problem. He wasn't he couldn't get him nailed down, but yeah, so I guess with all that resurgence with Keaton, like, yeah, well, let's strike while the iron's hot."
Right.
Yeah. So, okay.
Now his stock is worth more, and we don't have to pay him more. So let's use him.
Yeah, absolutely. Spike 220, like the Supergirl stuff. Sorry, I think she was just a bad casting all around. I'm sure she's a good actress, but not for Supergirl. That did not work.
Well, Keaton's been doing really good though in the resurgence of the movies he's been in recently.
Yeah,
you know, from the Spider-Man to
Oh yeah, dude, he's a phenomenal actor. I mean, he took time off because he was helping him raise his kids and stuff. So,
yeah.
good for him. I want to show this real quick too, guys. I dropped the link in the chat, so if you didn't see it yet, yeah, here's my Printify store. I came up with a couple new T-shirt designs and stuff. So if you guys are looking for something really cool, and you like the female artwork, I'm gonna be putting more stuff on here too, including some of my creator-owned, my actual projects, not just like this type of stuff. But so yeah, we have Dorothy. We're not in Kansas anymore T-shirt. It comes in a bunch of different colors and sizes. She's in a twister, so kind of playing around with design. You get it in red. It's aqua kind of color, but it's like the this is a blend of cotton and like polyester, like a lot of those T-shirts that you see like in Targets and stuff. So, but this company is a very solid company. These things ship out of Miami, super high quality, and yeah, I'm waiting on mine too. So don't worry, I just set this up, so I'm pimping it a little bit for you guys. And it is for everyone. It's not just women. It's the unisex shirts. So yeah, it's athletic fit, all that great stuff. And I'm telling you, these things are beautiful. So if you haven't yet, and you want to get some cool artwork and on a T-shirt, yeah, jump on that. There you go, guys and girls. I also have the Alice in Wonderland. Hold on, let me pull it up in white so you can see the design better. That's the Eat Me, Drink Me shirt. She's on a mushroom. So doing something a little different with the designs and trying to have some fun with that. So yeah, if you guys are looking for some cool merch, we got it. And yeah, I want to make it look a little more like vintage, with the kind of speckling on it and stuff like that. So yeah, so there you go. There are those two shirts right now. And we do have some awesome posters here. So we have 3 different sizes, 11 by 17, 20 by 30, and 24 by 36. So if you want to jump on those, they come rolled up. So they're going to be nice and safe. And yeah, we got some high quality stuff here. So Yeah, we're giving some options for folks, and whoever wants something really cool. Yeah, we got some more really cool stuff. And since Halloween's coming up, that's why it's sort of more monster themed and spooky kind of stuff. Day of the Dead, and all that great kind of artwork. And of course, we got a mug. So if you want Alice on a mug, there you go. If you don't want to walk around with a T-shirt, walk around with a coffee cup. You'd be very happy. And she's on both sides, by the way. So none of that cheap stuff. We give you the best. I hate when it's just like, oh, it's only one side. I'm like, how come the other side's empty? You got all this room on a cup. Well, there you go. I gave you guys a little something extra. So jump on all that if you could. The link's out there. I'm going to put it on my link tree this weekend. I'm still going to be putting some more things on here, I think. I also have an Etsy store that the T-shirts are attached to. Still looking at some of that. Not 100% how it works yet, but yeah, I'm putting stuff on there slowly. So yeah, giving you guys some options. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about the Larry Hama situation and some of the stuff that's going on there?
Well, what's exactly? It's IDW.
No, Skybound. Robert Kirkman from Walking Dead.
What did they do to Larry Hama?
Well, they were trying to help him a bit. They rehired him, so he's been writing the current G.I. Joe All American Hero. They continued it, so it's from his very first book that he wrote all the way until now. It's a cohesive story. It's all connected. It's him. I know that they're doing like crossover stuff for those miniseries, like on Duke and Scarlet. He has no involvement in those, and it's sort of a slightly different universe. It's the Energon universe, so they're connecting Transformers and G.I. Joe with those miniseries, but the main book itself is Larry Hama's Real American Hero. So it's good that they did that, and the book has been selling great. I have the first couple of them. I think I have like the first 6 or 7. It is really good. I've been enjoying them. The artwork's pretty cool too. Not too bad. And yeah, and they had that compendium that they released. It was a massive collection of all the stories. Hasbro stepped in there and was like, no, he can't be paid. He can't be paid a certain amount of money or whatever. I don't know what the hell the full situation is, but Skybound, they have like a tier in there, or they did, where Larry signed a bunch of stuff. So they gave him money from that.
So what are they doing? Like fucking using their they're cock blocking him, basically. They're fucking him over like financially.
Yeah, it's work for hire only. So all those characters he created, all those backstories, the rich history that he made, they're doing this to him. Hasbro. Yeah. It's
why do they always end up doing this to the elder statesmen? I noticed when they do when shit like this happens.
They're just evil, man. They're super evil. Marvel did it to Gary Fredericks from Ghost Rider. That's why I did that artwork for him. I did that awesome piece. You could just see something similar on my art campaign. But yeah, at the time when I did it, he was still alive, and him and his wife, they were super, super grateful. I said, yeah, anything you want to do, if you want to make it a print or whatever, I mean, I don't care. It's yours. And the guy from 30 Days a Night, he was pushing it too, and he was thanking me for doing that, because he was really trying to help Gary. He saw some of the stuff that was going on. They had a massive lawsuit, and the guy, basically, he died sick and penniless, thanks to Marvel, and that's what they do with their creators. Now look at all the other people that have been trying to get into the industry, and you look at all the shitty creators that are still hurting people left, right, and center. It doesn't change, because you need good people in there. You need editorial cleaned out, and you need people who actually care about creators and want to help them. Because that way, the more you help those creators, the better the story and artwork's going to be. And there won't be any agenda nonsense, because you have to focus on the actual characters and make good stuff. That's how that usually works, but that's not what they do anymore.
No, you know what? We know they're stupid for it. Look at Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yep.
The highest rated R movie of all time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks to Ryan. And here's the thing. He's been asked a bunch of times, so when are we going to have Deadpool 4? He goes, it's not happening.
Oh.
He said it's not happening. So, yeah, whatever contracts they're going to do and whatever, truckloads of money they're going to try to dump into his living room, we'll see. They'll probably try using him in other movies, but he said that he's not doing another Deadpool 4. He's not doing that. So,
I mean, it just
Disney,
sucks.
indeed.
It sucks in the aspect that it's a win for Disney, even though it shouldn't be, because they're the ones that have stopped this from happening for the last 2 decades.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. And that's why he did what he did, because he wanted to finally give fans at least this. We got the proper version of Wolverine, proper version of Deadpool all the way, because he was kick-ass in that. The two of them were. And like I said, if that's it, I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I only went to go see that. I wasn't supporting any other stupid Disney movies. I didn't see any of that crap. Didn't see Alien either. I don't care. I'm at this point where it just doesn't even matter. They destroyed everything. Hey, Etep, how you doing, pal?
Hey,
What's good, man?
Hey, what's going on? Sorry about last night.
Yeah.
We had company over, and I had to put Trey to bed, and he was running around with the couple of the kids from the neighborhood. So yeah, it was like 9 o'clock, and the wife's like, "Just want to go to bed and watch TV with me." I'm like, "Okay." So and I was like,
it was a full day.
I'm laying there, and I feel like I'm like, oh my god. It was like 10:30. I was like laying there with my earbuds on, just kind of staring at the ceiling, not asleep yet. Like, fuck. Yeah. So here I am.
Welcome, pal. Welcome. Family's what counts, and I figured it was probably something family related.
My neighbor came back from Italy yesterday, and he came down to show us pictures. And they were in Sicily, Rome. He brought back some good limoncello and some more grappa. So I'll be going down there later on. He got some other stuff too. I can't remember what it's called, but it's made with the real China White. It's a liquor.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, he brought some of that back. He's like, "You got to try this shit. It's amazing." I'm like, all right. So I'm gonna go I'm having a glass here, and then we're gonna go do some sampling.
Mm-hmm. Very cool, man. The only big limoncello story that I had is when I met Danny DeVito for the first time, and it was right. He got wasted on one of those stupid talk shows, and I was in New York. I was doing something else that kind of waiting online for something, and he was coming down to do, I think it was Regis and Kelly or some shit. And I got to meet him. He was still kind of buzzed, but super cool. He was awesome. I saw him waddling side to side. He had like 2 or 3 bodyguards with him that were they were towering over him, but they weren't that big. It's just because he was so small. But you could see him in between them, like the 2 columns as they're walking straight, and he's just like tick-tocking. But he was awesome. He was absolutely awesome to meet. Very cool guy. Yeah, man. But some of my celebrity encounters when I was
that's cool as hell, bro. Like,
little guy, he had huge hands for a little dude. Like he was all misproportioned, but hilarious and very nice, very kind.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
We're on the deck of the Death Star here. Lord Vader's here
we are.
today.
Yeah. That's the piece we're going to showcase. I reviewed 2 Star Wars figures last night.
What'd you have?
Star Killer and Mara Jade. And,
wait, Star Killer, is he from the video game?
Yeah, the Force Unleashed.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've never played it. I've heard people talk about the character and
Sam Witwer. He did a fantastic job. People were screaming that they wanted this movie. That's why he was originally hired, because they were going to do video games and then make a movie as well. And Lucas ended up selling everything, I think, towards the tail end of the second game being made. Mm-hmm. So everything else was scrapped, and we know what Disney did.
All this simping for Disney has to stop. I can right now. I'm done with this shit. I'm sweeping everybody under the rug. You're all getting assimilated, and you're all getting guinea pig bodies. I can't take this anymore.
Oh shit! How you doing, Tommy?
Hey, I'm hanging in there. Yeah. I actually had a fairly good day today. once again, I want to give a shout out to the person that helped me in the beginning of the month when I really needed it. And then I had another big break today as I took my broken back and my freaking infected chest out into the garage to look for shit, and actually found some more jewelry buried in random places through my dad's shit that I pulled out. And I managed to sell that off the bullion shop today, and managed to make enough to get myself through the freaking month without any more worries. So,
thank God, man.
The pigs are going to be fed, and I am happy.
Dude, that is awesome to hear. Yeah,
I wish I could say it helped my back, but it didn't.
Oh, dude. Holy hell. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, and Tommy, stop simping for Disney as well. I know you bought Indiana Jones figures. So.
Well, I had the pig named Indy, and you know how much that killed me because I told
you
and Trina about it in private. I was like, dude, I'm so disgusted with myself.
Dude, I was sitting. I think I had this Mara Jade figure for like 6 months that I finally reviewed for yesterday because I'm like, all right, let me just take care of all the Star Wars crap that I have right now, and I pretty much did. So and it's stuff again. Star Killer, I was a massive fan of that game. It was George Lucas and all the people behind it, and that's why I gave a shit about it. And it was the first time we actually got to play as like pretty much a Sith Lord.
Well, you know, Vinny, I mean, talking about that kind of stuff, I mean, look at all the stuff that original BioWare did before freaking Activision started getting their fingers all over it.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it? Was it Activision?
Wasn't it?
I think it was Activision. I can't recall now who wound up taking it over. But BioWare had a lot of love for that franchise, and they put a lot of freaking Easter eggs in their games that they were doing, especially the MMO RPG one that they were doing. There was a whole lot of really cool shit in there that they were digging into the lore to actually put in. They put stuff for Revan in there from the books and from the original Knights of the Old Republic games. There was a lot of cool shit in there, a lot of drawbacks to people who were very invested in a lot of the stuff that they considered the expanded universe. So, I mean, stuff like that. And then they bring in these companies that are just going to simp right to the orders of Disney. Oh, yeah, we're going to mangle this just the way you like it. And that's unfortunately what you have now. The one upside I'll say, Vinny, as far as the toys, even the stuff you picked up. So I was doing research into that. So technically, and it's not saying that I'm going out and buying a bunch of other products that are related to Disney, but Hasbro, when you pay them, they're not paying Disney directly. So Hasbro actually pays Disney for the licensing. So Disney is already paid by Hasbro. So when you buy the figure, you're just paying Hasbro directly from it. Unfortunately, the downside to that is that actually keeps the line going because, people are buying the figures. So
so they keep renewing their license agreement. That's all.
Right.
I know how a lot of that stuff works. But I mean, like I said, I broke it down. It's weird because for some reason too, like that Black Series, they always go so cheap on them out of like all the product that they have. Like they go all out on Marvel Legends, the G.I. Joe Classifieds, the movie related stuff. They shortchange them for some reason, and I don't get it. But for those, if you missed that conversation, I won't bore you guys with it. But we did a lot of that yesterday. Although
they've also been killing it with a lot of the comic book related stuff, besides just the 97, like the re-releases of the different Wolverines with different paint jobs and everything like that. They're actually outstanding looking. Like it's amazing how good that they look.
Wait, which ones?
Like the Wolverine that they did with the recoloring, where he's got the red in the claws and everything like that. The one figure that you showed off, I said I seen on the Target shelf. The should have been Miss Marvel. What did they call her?
Warbird.
Warbird. Fantastic looking figure. I seen that on the shelf. I was like, damn, that looks good.
That Punisher that comes in that 2-pack, it's Punisher and Bushwhacker. That Punisher looks fucking awesome.
He does.
The new one, though. He's got all black, like the black gloves and the black boots. Yeah.
I hope they re-release that at least single carded at some point. But I don't know. It's because we haven't had a really good Punisher. Most of the ones that they do that look like shit, he actually looks fantastic. But I'm not spending that money for that type of shit. And because Disney, like again, they've been horrible. Tony's been fantastic tonight in the chat.
I can't believe you would say that. How are you gonna out me like that, bro? I'm not blonde anymore.
Oh shit!
Look. That was the bald wig I've been wearing. I've been wearing a bald wig for 5 years. I've been pretending I don't have this glorious head of hair.
The ball caps. I mean, they're so up to date now. You can't even tell. It's
just like the masks they put on Biden to make you believe it was actually him giving speeches. And
by the way, we're gonna be jumping to Rumble.
My wife works for the government. I have access to things. All I'm saying is I've been wearing a bald wig for 5 years. This is my hair.
What's up, Sim?
Be jealous. Be fucking jealous.
Dude, by the way, since you're there and before we go to Rumble, you want to showcase your toy?
Yeah.
Your toy.
Yeah, why not? I'll do this with the wig on.
There you go.
It's itchy. Not Darth Vader, but yeah, here he is. He is absolutely beautiful. He's 4 feet tall. I walked down to my office today. Like I said, I haven't been down here really since Wednesday. And the green screen is here, obviously. And all I saw was feet standing here. And I was like, Jesus Christ. The wife's like, what the hell's wrong? I was like, nothing. I'm retarded. And I wasn't even high. But yeah, he's...
You know what would be real funny? Would be a picture of her next to him.
James Earl Jones is talking.
I can't hear him. You got to get closer.
Hang on.
Release your anger. The force is with you, but you are not the Jedi.
I don't know if you can hear it at all.
It's very faint, but yeah.
Yeah. It's but no, it's got the little chain around the neck.
Nice.
For the cape. The cape is fabric and it's like 2-piece.
This is an older piece too, isn't it?
This is actually 20 years old. This came out in 2004. So it's pre-Disney, Tommy. But yeah, here's
what are you doing to Darth Vader?
He's standing on my knee. Like, see there, but there's the one, and then he's got the other underneath, and then he's got around the belt.
Dude, they did a lot of great work on this.
The skirt part of it. Darth Vader's got a fucking flat ass. I mean, for a black dude, this motherfucker got nothing going on back there.
Technically, he's white. He's got a black man voice.
Well,
he
so
got
he's part black.
He's
part black. He should have a booty on him. Shit. But no, everything is very like, if you can, I don't know if you can see that, but it's there's green up there, but it's very detailed. Like,
yeah,
everything looks like very nice down to like the gloves. Like it's all plastic, but yeah, his arms move. I mean,
That's
he's
awesome.
Yeah, lightsaber. The legs are stationary and everything is head, but it is such a nice piece. And for $150.
That's incredible for that.
Yeah. I know when Toys R Us was going out of business, they had a couple of Batmans that were that big as well.
Yeah.
For that much? For 150? Probably not, right?
I think it was a little bit less because, again, it was when they were going out of business. So every time you go in the sale.
If I find a Batman this size, please believe there will be a fucking Batman and a Darth Vader here.
Oh, dude.
Because I really, like, Batman is, like, I'm not, like, a huge, like, I don't buy the comics, but, like, the movies and shit like that. Like, I always love the Keaton, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You got to have fights with them, though.
I've already got videos planned with me as Darth Sidious and my buddy here. It's right here, Tolbat. It's attached to him.
Yeah,
it's
a toy party.
There's a fan film that they did. They did a matchup of Vader against Batman. Did you ever see that?
Yep. And the guy.
It's good. You got to watch it, Etep. You'd like it.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. I believe that was my friend Kevin who played Batman, because he played him in a couple of different ones. Yeah, we'll have to pull it up at some point.
One of the places that played it.
I just wonder if there's people watching this for the first time that haven't seen me. They're like, holy shit, he's got a lot of hair.
Like he's got glorious hair. Some kind of stoner from California.
So I got a question for you guys. Is this just me? Is it since Etep's got the big toy out?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a weird dream that you were out shopping? Well, Vinny and Slasher maybe would relate to this more in Etep too, where you were out at a store and they had oversized figures that they've never released ever. So I had this really weird dream. I went out to a Target and they had oversized figures of all the 84 mini cars from Transformers. So big, giant, 2 foot tall Huffers and Gears and stuff like that. Or is that just me?
Oh
No, I don't have fun stuff in my dreams. I have weird stuff.
maybe years ago, but
well,
not recently. Recently, my dreams are nightmares.
This is the thing. Like I have that. What is it, like lucid dreams where you can control your dreams? Like I can pretty much do that. So I don't really dream about toys.
Yeah.
Those aren't the toys he's dreaming of.
Well, Liv Morgan, that's a toy I have.
Just, I do refer to females as objects, you know.
Yeah.
But
I had two vivid ones. One that I was like in the Spider-Man kind of like it was normally when you have a dream, like you'll see yourself. I was like seeing through my own eyes. So hands, feet, crawling up. It was crazy. And another one, I was being like chased by a serial killer, and in the dream, like you said, I was able to control it, and I went after the serial killer and killed him. It was wild. Dude, I felt like it was in a horror movie, but this was a long ass time ago.
I've like made myself die so many times, and I fucking wake up, and it's so fucked up. Like I have like a California king size bed, and I literally get about this much room of it because my son sleeps in the middle of it and just goes like this and just spreads out, and his tiny self, well, he's 115 pounds, but takes up most of it. And then my 5 foot tall wife has like more than I do. So I've like kicked my leg out of bed and like woke up and like swung my arm over him as I'm like getting stabbed by somebody.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's like a fucking video game to me though. It's like, I know I'm going to wake up. So let's see how fucked up I can make this before I wake up yelling or some shit.
Yeah,
like because I've done that. Like I wake up, I knock shit over. Like, but it's fucking it is fun to do that shit though. Like where you can just manipulate your fucking subconscious, which is odd because I'm a fucking moron. So for me to be able to do that, it's
wild. Yeah, because a lot of times, like when I was younger, I couldn't do it for shit. And there was like a time that I could, and now I don't dream anymore. I work until I'm exhausted and just black out, and then I wake up and
you're back to drawing and dreaming.
It takes so long to be able to fully like control. I've been like trying this since off and on since I was a kid, and I didn't really get the hang of it until I was in my late 30s, which is fucking it because you really have to like go to sleep and just focus on. You focus on your constant, and then you can kind of, once you get that down and you start to like get in, it's a rhythm, and you have to get into that REM stage of sleep. And it's because I was like not always a deep sleeper. Like the lightest noise would wake me up, and now it's like, Jesus Christ, I could sleep through a fucking war, which will probably come in handy soon.
Oh yeah, I've actually done that before too, where there's crazy stuff going on. When I lived in New York, and I slept through like a really fucked up thing, and it was like holy shit, I didn't know like cops were there and everything. I'm like I was in like comatose mode, which is normally
like when you get somebody from a rural area and you put them in the city and they can't sleep, but if you get somebody from the city in a rural area, they can't sleep without all the freaking background noise. And what's going on, Logic's Finest? What's up?
What's up, man? But yeah,
1980, you had a Darth Vader as a Halloween costume. Helmet was 2-piece spare. Thing was a fave for years. I know I had a Chewbacca, like the old school ones where they came with the vinyl outfit, but my dad wound up
shitty mask that would cut up your face.
Yeah, so I had the mask, and then my dad had actually sewn up an outfit out of some kind of like shag rug and made me this hot ass Chewbacca outfit to wear for Halloween. I sweated my ass off. And Vinny, is there any truth to this rumor?
No, he's crazy. Hold on. He pushes my books real hard, and then he trolls me from the chat. He's great. But yeah, our lizard, you gotta come back on again soon.
Embiggen me for a second, Vinny.
All right, but then we gotta head over to Rumble.
Okay. Look at this. This is a Wookiee right here.
Jesus Christ.
Pork chop cash.
Pork chop cash. He didn't even need a costume for the holiday fucking special to play Ichibaka.
Not okay.
Look at his hair. He's a fucking Wookiee. We're cousins.
I'm not saying no.
You got you and me.
My friends, please head on over to the Rumble. Go hit that link. We're going to be hanging out there now because we got to close out the old YouTube because I'm running out of time here. Our streams usually are shorter on the Fridays, but we're gonna hit some stuff. And actually, let me present my before we go over there.
Wait a minute, it's shorter. We got midgets on the panel.
Yeah, no,
I'm only 4'11".
Why are they running away? So this is our main topic over on the Rumble side. So get on over there. We're gonna unleash some stuff. And all right, so
He's the Kraken.
removing the YouTube.